First, you agree to waive your speaker's fee for X amount of dollars. Let's say $3,500 for this example. And speak for free. That's the first agreement. In exchange, the organization agrees to do 5 things. 1, they agree, providing they enjoyed the message that you delivered, they agree to give you a letter of recommendation that they enjoyed their experience of your message. They enjoyed you being there. 2, they'll allow the attendees who are interested to sign a guest list if they want to hear more information or stay connected with you, or text you at online if you want to go straight to text. They allow some way for you to capture the people who are in the room that are interested in you. 3, they'll allow a photographer to take photos of you and the room while you're speaking. 4, they'll allow a videographer to take video of you and the room while you're speaking. And 5, they'll refer you to anyone else in the industry that they know could use your services without telling them that you spoke for free to their organization, but instead telling them what your standard speaker's fee is. When ABC organization tells XYZ organization that you're an amazing and wonderful speaker because you were riveting and you did the things that I taught you and you're unforgettable, and that your speaker's fee is $3,500 when they ask, then the fact that you're free doesn't keep moving forward with you. This is all in the follow-up agreement letter that you send. Once you've gotten them on the phone, once they're excited, they have to do all of these things for you to speak for free. This allows you to get paid in non-monetary currency. I love that phrase. Let's talk a little bit about what your non-monetary currency is. The way you get the most from your photo opportunity is by creating a pre-event shot list. If you're not writing already, you know you should be writing this down, but you're probably already writing because you're brilliant. You take the time to figure out exactly what you want the photographer to capture. Be very specific with this list. I specified that I want pictures of when I ask people to raise their hands, or raise one hand, or raise 2 hands, or stand up. I specified that I wanted photography shot when people were hugging. These photos show that I'm engaging the audience, that I'm an active speaker. Be very detailed with your shot list and review your shot list with your photographer. Oh, by the way, you're bringing in that photographer. So it's your photographer, not theirs, so you know you're going to get the shots afterwards. You want to review this list with your photographer before the event, not during the event, and definitely not after. This ensures that you get the shots that you want. Where do you get your videographer from if your event is out of state? It's really amazing place. Craigslist or something like that. You pay $150 to $250 to get a local photographer with a real camera, not one that rings and you answer and you talk on it, right? You give them the shot list and you're good to go. The photographer that you get needs to double as the videographer. Yes, you're not going to hire 2 different people. You're going to hire one person with 2 machines, or with 1 machine that does both, right? Then you give them the video shot list that you want them to create. And if you're on stage for 20 minutes or more, they literally have enough time and space to give you everything you need. The video will also be used to create your sizzle reel. This is your promo reel. The videos you gather at your events will become valuable because they'll be what constantly up levels your brand. The third way that you achieve non-monetary currency is by inviting people to join your database. This can take many forms. such as filling something out in the room, such as an evaluation, asking them to text a message to a certain number, sending them to a website to get an absolutely free, amazing, wonderful gift, or giving away something free to the entire room. The fourth form of non-monetary currency is referrals to other organizations. I ask my clients before we do the event, can we make an appointment to meet on this date after the event? I call it a debrief meeting to understand, what did you think about the experience? What did you think about the message? And how could I make it more powerful? Or what did you love about it? How was it? How can I serve you in other ways? Is another amazing question. And in that debrief meeting, which is somewhere between 2 and 5 days after the event, that's when I say, may I ask that if you're open to it, would you give me a referral to 2 other organizations that would find value to the service that I provided for you? I ask for it just like that. And I am coaching you to do the same. Usually, what I get is, absolutely. A lot of times, I'll get the referrals given to me right there on the spot because I've overserved my client. You want to do the exact same. I over-delivered. Now, mind you, whatever they contract you to do, if you give them just that, you've given them C-level work. Your job is to find out, what does A-level work look like, right? You want to blow their mind. I mean, that means you want to find ways to exceed their expectations. Hashtag, again, blow their mind. When you do that, you set them up to want to refer you. When you do that, you set them up to want to refer you. The last way you get paid with non-monetary currency, remember, we're talking about currency that's not necessarily dollars and cents, but it's things that's going to make you even more dollars and cents in the future. The way you do that is to literally make an offer. Now, we'll talk about this at greater length at another time, but if you can sell, then make a dignified offer. The key word is dignified, which is an offer that leaves the room feeling like they have an option, not like they've been slimed. If you can't sell, then seed. Seeding is a technique that I recommend you learn in great depth. But let me overview it with you right now. Seeding, now I want you to pay really close attention because this is a game changer and it's not necessarily difficult, but it's not super simple. It's something that you have to practice, okay? So seeding is when you refer to what you offer, your product, your program, in a 45-degree angle. You use it as a testimony or as evidence, as a part of a story. Really important that you know that it has to be a part of a story, something bigger than it. It gives the room insight that there is something that you have over there, but you don't tell them that you have it for them. You cannot tell them you have it for them. It's simply a part of that story you were telling. You don't tell them how much it costs. You don't tell them to go to the back of the room and get it. You just speak to it at a 45-degree angle over there. Over there is my student. And when she stepped onto my program, she was miserable. She was confused. She was frustrated. And by the time we finished, she was able to have clarity, power, conviction and produce some results because she was willing to do the work. That's over there. Notice what I just did. When Angela began to combine these formulas together, she added to them the art of a dignified offer. Her income went up $3,000 to $5,000 a month, and she quickly surpassed about $12,000 a month when she applied these techniques. For some people, that might not be a lot, but for Angela, it was literally life-changing. When I met her, she lived in a 500 square foot room. By the time Angela stepped off our campus, she was in a 2-bedroom, well over 2,500 square foot townhome. Now that we've talked about seating, now let's talk about getting paid what you're worth. Getting paid what you're worth doesn't mean someone writing you a check for a certain amount. Getting paid what you're worth is as much you understanding how to make an offer that leaves me feeling inspired, how to give me value that leaves me wanting more, how to sell me in a way that I feel like you were offering me an opportunity to further my own education, to remove a pain point that I have, or to live out a desire or dream that I want to live out, and that you are the vehicle that can help me get there. So getting paid your worth is 80% how you offer and how you, quote, hunt for the opportunity to serve. Think of yourself as fulfilling a prescription. What do they need, and how can you fulfill their need? You don't sell your way to success. You serve your way to sales. And then the sales lead you to fiscal success. There's several layers of getting paid your worth. We'll cover 2 today. 1, understand your fee structure. Find a solid fee of where you are now. No comparing yourself to others. Land on your speaker's fee and stay there. Comparison is and will always be the thief